This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, attended the opening ceremony of the first Knowledge Conference today, taking place from the 7th to the 9th of December. The ruler of Dubai attended the opening day of the conference, together with the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, along with other senior government officials. Being held under the theme Empowering Future Generations, the conference is aimed at discussing best practices and strategies that could be used to fulfill Dubai's vision of creating a knowledge-based economy. During the 3-day conference, the third Arab Knowledge Report will also be launched, which will highlight the importance of engaging the youth and the localization of knowledge in the Arab world. The conference witnessed a large participation of professionals from the education industry and institutions from around the region, where knowledge was identified as the main pillar for national progress. Among the renowned speakers at the event today included Sir Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web, as well as Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia. Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia, stated that as a result of smartphones, internet usage has drastically increased in recent years, resulting in more people willing to increase their knowledge. Additionally, Sir Tim stated that the internet has established itself as an important tool for advancing education. It was further added that over the last 25 years, the internet has not only offered an incredible explosion of information, but it has also broken down boundaries and connected cultures.
I think there's a huge responsibility. Those of us that have access to the internet are so enabled now, so we're so empowered compared to people who don't. I think those of us that do have a duty to try to help those of us who are not connected to get online as fast as possible. People very quickly learn and should remember that if they find something on the web they don't like, they just don't have to read it. There's a massive amount of stuff there, some of it wonderful, some of it horrible. The important thing is to spend your time looking at the looking at the wonderful things. It's not for the people who build the infrastructure, really. It's not for governments to try to restrict, try to select which things are appropriate. The wise thing that a strong government does, a strong government allows individuals to access information and to use their discretion as to what they do, and a strong government allows opposing points of view to be expressed and discussed, because that provides a much richer input to the government of the country.
His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has reaffirmed the UAE's commitment to supporting humanitarian works all over the world. The announcement came during a telephone conversation with UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi was quoted in news agency WAM as saying that we are key partners of the UN and related organisations in supporting humanitarian and charitable works, particularly relief operations in different countries of the world. He added that along with its continuous support to the UN's relief programmes, the UAE has its own initiatives for assisting those in need. During the call, the two parties then discussed ways of enhancing cooperation between the UAE and the UN in providing humanitarian and developmental assistance to different countries. They also discussed the crisis of the World Food Programme's budget and its implications on the conditions of Syrian refugees, isolated by a blockade that prevents 212,000 people inside of Syria from getting relief by different organisations. Since 2011, the project to assist Pakistan has implemented a total of $320 million worth of projects under the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. The projects were carried out under 2 phases, and the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development and the Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation have contributed a great part of the cost. The project follows a comprehensive plan of rehabilitation, which has 4 main areas to secure community development: roads and bridges, education, health and water supply. It also provides for additional efforts to offer humanitarian assistance to the underprivileged, to the poor and the homeless. 2 flood-wrecked bridges have been rebuilt over the Swat River, in addition to a number of modern asphalt roads in southern and northern Waziristan. In education, the UAPAP built, reconstructed and rehabilitated 60 projects, including schools, institutes and academic technical colleges for male and female students in remote areas. In health, 8 projects were carried out to build hospitals, health clinics and medical institutes. In terms of water supply, 76 water treatment and purification plants were set up, and to extend potable water, pipes were also extended. 325 people died from cancer in different medical institutions under the ministry in the country last year. That's according to official figures. The data was released by the UAE Ministry of Health, which also showed that 177 were expats and 148 were nationals. The report also showed that 176 men and 149 women died from the disease. Cancer of neoplasm topped the list of all cancers, claiming 165 lives. This was then followed by trachea, bronchus and lung cancer, which registered 55 deaths. Breast cancer claimed 39 lives, colon cancer with 25 lives, 21 were due to stomach cancer, 14 to leukemia, 5 from rectum cancer and 1 death due to cervix uteri cancer. Off the back of this, experts are urging the community to come forward as soon as they notice any abnormalities, as an early diagnosis increases the chances of cancer patients being cured. The Sharjah Electricity and Water Authority is replacing conventional street and building lights with energy-saving, environment-friendly and economic lighting. SEWA has signed an MOU with Philips of Canada, who will provide LED lighting to the Emirate. The chairman of the Sharjah Electricity and Water Authority, Dr. Engineer Rashid Al-Leem, who signed the MOU, said that the agreement is a first step in providing excellent lighting in line with green buildings and a sustainability strategy, which SEWA seeks to achieve during the next phase of its mission. According to the agreement, the first phase includes the installation of energy-saving lamps in at least 10 buildings and light poles in another 10 streets in various areas of Sharjah. Philips will also supply, design, install and take care of the maintenance services of the lamps. And finally, looking to other news now, the Festival of Rugby in Dubai drew to a close with a dominating performance from the South Africans as they bagged the Dubai Rugby Sevens title with a big win over the Australians. Finishing off the final with a 33-7 scoreline, the Springboks had continued their form from the knockout stages to deny the Australians a chance to lift the title. South Africa overcame the horrors of last year's finals defeat against the Fijians to clinch their first title since 2008. The Dubai round is the second leg of the HSBC Sevens World Series, which will now move on to South Africa, where the winners will be hoping to continue their form and eventually qualify for the Rio 2016 Olympics. Last year's Dubai Sevens winners and the champions in the Gold Coast, Fiji, ended the competition in 3rd place, however still maintain their top spot in the HSBC World Series rankings. After an impressive performance in Dubai, the Australians have managed to climb up to the 3rd spot in the standings, just behind South Africa. Pleased with the side's display, the South African captain, Kyle Brown, is looking forward to continuing the form on the home turf and eventually qualify for the Rio 2016 Olympics.
This team can potentially win any tournament that it wants. It's a fantastic team. It's really, really talented and full of great youngsters. And we showed that this afternoon, this evening out on the field there. The defense was energetic and there was a lot of attitude out there. We've got the Olympics in the back of our mind, and I think that's in the back of every team's mind here. Top 4 finish, but I mean the focus for us this weekend was Dubai, and that's it. We've got our home tournament next weekend. We haven't even mentioned that yet. We're so excited to be in Dubai, and we're so excited to have performed as well as we did this weekend.
This is probably our best performance we've had here, so there's I guess some positives to take out of it, but we probably fell apart in that second half, which was a bit disappointing, but I guess overall pretty good. Looking forward to next week down in South Africa. Obviously we knew that we had a slow start at the Gold Coast, our own home tournament, so we had to try and make up in some points, and I guess we've done that this weekend, but I guess it's going to be down in South Africa as well, where we need to make up in some points.
Apart from the pitch-side action of 16 teams battling it out for the Dubai title, the Rugby Sevens has been a must-visit fixture on people's social calendars. It is a festival of colours and fancy dress, as thousands of UAE residents, including tourists of all ages, packed the Sevens ground and cheered on their favourite teams. The tournament village also had a number of games and activities on offer to keep the fans entertained throughout the weekend. For many, it is an excuse to showcase their creativity with fancy dress, while others flock over to be part of the fun-filled atmosphere.
Every year we come to Dubai, it's a fancy dress event, Rugby Sevens, so we just come dressed as suits. That's our theme.
We think it's really good because there's lots of different countries and every country has a chance to play, and it's just the time for everyone to get together and have fun.
It's the time for the whole family to enjoy, because it's like they can enjoy watching rugby and seeing what countries. And
We've got 5 of us dressed as tree frogs, mainly because we wanted to do bright. Bright is the key, stands out in the stands, and it just makes people happy. So we went for bright tree frogs.
Yeah, absolutely loving it. We were prawns last year, so we've kind of continued the fluoro theme this year. It's really good to bring a smile to people's faces, and it's fun that some people recognise us from last year as well, and the fact we're continuing the theme.
So obviously it's quite warm out here, so we wanted to do something that was short but covered everything. So we went as cave women. We're all kind of travelling from Scotland, England, and I'm from Australia. And we all enjoy the rugby, so we thought we'd come out and enjoy the Rugby Sevens. Since I've landed here, we've enjoyed being out and about and exploring some of Dubai, so it's fantastic. The atmosphere is incredible.